are an entire city. Now I don't know how many square miles it is, how big it is, how much land it got, how much available buildings it has, or anything like that. But $100,000, people pay $100,000 for a house and more. If you get $100,000, you get the entire city. And just imagine what that city we can do with that city. If we put our money together, put our minds together, you know how much land that would be, farming. I don't know what type of buildings it got. We can renovate the buildings, have our own grocery stores, banks, hospitals, pharmacies, schools, you name it. Gas stations, truck stops. And, you know, the list goes on and on. Just imagine we can just come together, put our minds together. You know, I'm gonna do my research on it some more just to see. I'm curious about this. What's, you know, is it a catch? If it's a catch, what's the catch? I don't know. Why is this entire band in Ghost Town for $100,000? You know, what's wrong with it? Figure out what's wrong with it. Cleanse the whole city. And get to work. Gotta find some like-minded people. Yes. And that leads me to the next part. Just so we can get our little black communities involved. You know, me being a driver, truck driver, I drive around a lot and I see different things. And especially when I would be driving up Riverside, going up 287. You know, going through the south side, if I'm not mistaken. I'm passing up Berry and all that stuff. How many abandoned buildings and empty lots I see for sale, all this other stuff. You know, I know somebody just, we can put our money together and buy that piece of land, piece of property, what we can build right there. It don't have to be no outreach. You know, we can build something just for the community. Say this is black owned to support our own people. And then show another person how to build their own stuff up and go on there, so on and so forth. Without ego, without worrying about whether this person gonna be better than me, because they got it. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is getting us out of the crisis that we is. We don't own anything. Let's economically and economically come together so we can build our own. And that's another reason why I want to take a look at this little city. Because just like Rosewood, just like Black Wall Street, there can be another Black Wall Street. We're gonna have our own businesses attached. We're gonna support ourselves. You know, that's just a food for thought. You know, and the other thing is just us. You know, keeping our minds sharp. Bettering each other every step of the way. I'm doing something that I should have no problem reaching out or showing somebody else how to do it if they ask me. I'm not going to charge you with money. It shouldn't be none of that. Or I shouldn't be worried about, well, if I show him this, he might do better than me. That should be out of the equation. Ego should be out of the equation. Look at the Hispanics. Look at the Jews. Look at the whites. The Chinese. That community. Guess what? One of them doing something, guess what? They're gonna show somebody else how to do something for the same thing. And they're gonna come together and build like that. So why we can't? That's a big question. Why? I don't even know the answer to that. Hell. And I've got a good friend of mine that was Hispanic growing up. His mom and dad in his house, his older brothers in his house, his sisters in his house. He was in there. They all had, each family had one room. Not only they had one room, they had one bill apiece. When they came together, wasn't no fight, wasn't no drama, wasn't nobody worried about who drunk the last of this, and this is not y'all, this is not mine. They page book. It's like $5 or $6. People in Fort Worth, if you know where the Doc Bookshop is, a black-owned bookshop out in Meadowbrook, go there. Black-owned bookshop. You'd be surprised with the literature you will find in there. Just you. Yeah, check it out. You know. It's so much, but it's also so good. Man, for us just to come together, no matter what. You know, I might start this, or somebody else might start it. Or somebody else might start no business, or whatever case it may be. If they started up, the thing is not to hate on them. Not to tell them they're not doing it the right way because you're not doing it my way. No, you're supposed to congratulate them, help them out, see if they can help anything, anybody. And another thing, my thing is maybe we can find whoever would like to do this, we come together, brothers, sisters, king, queens, god and goddesses, just come together, put our mind together, put some money together. Let's buy some land, let's buy some abandoned buildings, let's buy some plots. Just abandoned concrete plots and turn it into something that we can be proud of and help build our community up. Let's get it out of the hands of the oppressors and put it back in our hands the right way. Matter of fact, while we're doing that, let's put our minds together and start buying, see what cities we can purchase. And turn that into a Black Wall Street. You know, think outside the box. Don't never think that, you know, something's ever too big for you to do, to accomplish. You can do anything you put your mind to. Don't never say just because you're good at one thing, well, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm mistaken, I'm comfortable. No, you may be good at multiple things, not just that one. Just stick your head out the window. You know, step outside the box. Watch how you'll grow. You know? There's a lot of different things, a lot of different ideas. I'm just trying to elevate myself, elevate my people around me, not just the people around me. My people, my entire people that look like me, no matter if I know you, if I don't. And for Texas, we come together and elevate this thing. The economic power we can have when we just spend our dollars with ourselves and build each other up. You know how many businesses will shut down? Just imagine you go see the south side over there for all the Asian diners, Indian diners, all the people that don't look like me and you. Just imagine if you just stop spending money with them. You take your dollar away, not the Indian dollar or the piece of them people that look like you. You take our dollar away from them and we start spending with our own. We'll shut them down. They'll be forced to move or to close down. Then we can buy that gas station or whatever, turn it into a black home. And build the community up. Go out there, reach out there, we can feed the homeless, you know. Buy a building, turn into drug rehabilitation. Buy a building, turn into feed the homeless. You know, buy another building, make sure we feed the children in the morning before they go to school. Buy a building, let there be a black-owned daycare, black-owned school, you know, black-owned martial arts, stuff like that. Just, you know, thinking outside the box. You know, black-owned tire shop, rim shop, black-owned car lot, black-owned mechanic shop, black-owned grocery store, gas station, trucking company, trucking school, welding school, you know, stuff like that. We just got to think outside the box. And then we can get that together. And then we all can come together and decide we vote for. If y'all vote Democratic or for the Republicans, instead of being divided, we all come together and see who really deserves our vote. that person's or family is going through or dealing with. You know what I mean? And just, trying to be successful, bro. I want all my people to be successful, bro. I want all people to full work. There's a lot of things they can do. Up. You look on each side of town, that's majority us. You know, which is crazy. I never thought about it until I started listening to other stuff, researching, and this is just crazy to have. They got a Planned Parenthood in each side of town of Fort Worth that's predominantly populated by people that look like me and you. But you go to the suburbs, the nicer areas, the upper areas, you know, it's all fertility clinics. So them sides of town, they want to have the babies, but our side of town, they want us to abort the babies, control, birth control, so we can't multiply and produce. You know, it's just a fruitful thought. If you was ready to sit down and look at all the sides of town that's predominantly if it's predominantly us over there, just look at the stores that's over there, look at the buildings, look at the quality of, apartments or houses and grocery stores, look at the police prisons, look at everything. And then you go to the upper neighborhood, the upper suburban areas, look at how their community is, look at how their stores are, look at how their gas stations are, look at how their buildings are over there. It'll make you think. And another thing, I'll just look up Yahoo Awakening. So I looked it up and studied it myself. The Tyrone Rattlings experience. Look into it. I know I've already spoken on that before, but just look into it for yourselves. And just think. Read the Willie Lynch letter. Sit back and read it. And just think. Just think. Another thing that divides us. Another thing that divides our people is religion, which I don't understand. It shouldn't matter. Religion. To me personally, I'm not a religious person myself. I'm a metaphysical person. Believe in oneself, ancestors, universe, the creator or creators. Anybody that's Christian, Muslim, Catholic, any day, that don't bother me. I can sit down and have a conversation with you. I can invite you over. I can go home, and that doesn't bother me. Religion is a big divider. Oh, my God is this. My God is a bunch of job nonsense. And that's another way to keep us divided. Divide and conquer. If I can control the image of God, I can control the mass of people. So look at that. Just look at that. Religion, as Napoleon stated, is a way to control and keep in line from the poor man killing the rich man. Not from the rich man killing the rich, not from the poor killing the poor, but now it's for the poor man not to come up and kill the rich man. And it's crazy. A lot of crazy different things out here. A lot of things that'll keep us divided, fussing and fighting with each other instead of coming together. Whether it be money, it's just a lot of stuff. If you just sit back and look at it and take it, it will blow your mind. Hell, you can't even go to the park or put a lot of us there without somebody starting a fight, shooting, killing each other about nothing. You accidentally bumped into them. You can't even be at a park with people. You can't be at the same house with people, and it goes from there. Or if somebody doing good, somebody else is mad because they doing good. For what? I did the things I need to do. Why are you mad or envious at me? You might try to something that you want to learn, come ask me. Be humble and come ask me. And when they come ask, when they come ask me, you need to be humble enough to show them and teach them on the out. Asking them, or tell them this how much it's going to charge for me to give you this information. For what? Be humble enough they can't even ask you. They find their way so they can be successful and rich and get out whatever situation that they're trying to do. Not what they trying to do, whatever situation they're involved in. Help somebody. Be successful, help somebody. Help somebody. Help them, help build them up to where they can take care of some stuff. Where they can start a small business. It don't matter. All it just takes is one time, one person, one thought to make it happen, to make it come together. You know what I mean? Some people don't look at it like that. The conditions that we in, this place gonna be. California, Chicago, and New York are all safe havens for immigrants and migrants, whatever you want to call them. And look at what they are giving these immigrants and migrants just to come over. The economic base, they get a recurring $10,000 each month. Free room and board. For that, a house, apartment, whatever. They're able to travel for free throughout the United States. For free. When you talk about plane tickets ain't always cheap. But you coming over here as a migrant or an immigrant, you're able to travel for free. You're able to stay in an apartment, a house, a duplex, wherever y'all stay at, that's free. Then you get a recurring $10,000. Now that is an economic base at the start. Just imagine if 4 or 5 of them put their minds together, they got their own business going. But why when we go, we can't get that? Not only that, they get all this money. They get an economic base. And for us, African Americans, blacks, people who's been in America, now the tax is going up. We having to pay for that. The gas prices go up. Items that we buy, groceries or whatever, that goes up. For what? To take care of people who are not declared United States citizens yet, but they are being let in by Weekend at Bernie's, aka President Joe Biden. For what? And giving a free economic base start. I can't even go to the bank and get a loan to start up a small business. Not only that, a recurrent loan, a free $10,000 that's not, and it's made for them not to pay back, but we as tax-paying Americans, we have to pay back. Man, that's inflation going up because of that. Not only inflation going up because of that, and look at all the money he's giving away to Ukraine for the Ukrainian war, Israel, all this foreign spending. For what? But he won't even put that in ourselves to clean up the streets, clean up community, get the homeless off the street, get the drug guy, clean it up. But he's willing to help out the immigrants coming over here. And I'm not mad at him for coming over here. If I can come over here, you're gonna give me an economic base to start, to take care of my family, and that's recurring. Then I'm gonna get a free room and board, whether it be house, apartment, duplex, condo, and I can travel anywhere for free. Man, I'm not mad at them for coming over here. Everything is going up because of inflation. Just think about it. Just think about it. And I can't vote, I'm talk about the voting situation in crisis. You need to really just look who you vote for. There's a lot of people I know. I just sit back and listen to them. When they talk about this election coming up, I don't know what the hell this Project 2025 is, but I've tried to look it up, and it's sometimes it talks about one subject, I don't know. So somebody please help me out on what this Project 2025 is supposedly supposed to be. This bill they supposedly supposed to pass in 2025. Or is that just a scare tactic for them to get the black vote, to get them to vote back Joe Biden into office? Psychological warfare. Media, social media push false narratives out there to scare you. And they gain your vote through fear tactics. Like me. They don't talk about voting and everything. People get mad or say this or that. But, I got family members that just said, when they talk about this election going up, we got to keep it Democrat, keep it blue. If y'all do y'all history, the Democrats are not the ones that freed the slavery. The Democrats own the slavery. Democrats own segregation. Your current president has a history of making racial quotes since he's been in Congress, from his younger days. I don't know about now in his older days, but I know in his younger days he was very active. He voted not to end segregation because he didn't want his kids going to school with black kids and being mixed up in a racial jungle. He was the one congressman who was pushing the infamous crime bill, 3-strike bill. It's crazy. But they don't tell you that. They tell you Donald Trump's racist just because he's getting campaign money from some quote-unquote racist people. So if I'm running for president, they're gonna give me some free campaign money. Okay, thank you. Now I just can take care of something that I don't need to take care of. That doesn't mean I'm racist. It's a fruitful thought. Civil war was started behind that. The Democrats wanted slavery, the Republicans didn't want slavery. The Republicans were the Union Army, the Democrats were the Confederate Army. Just do your research. If y'all do your research, y'all will know and understand. And instead of just going off of the media, social media, and the fear tactics that they're trying to do to get your vote on fear and not actual facts. Like I said, Charleston White, I want to sit down and have a conversation interview with you. You from Fort Worth, I'm from Fort Worth. Love Shay Shay, Shannon Shaw, Nightcap, 19 Keys, Prince of Islam, Brother BNX, Black Magic.